Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I am a pastor, a addiction recovery coach, a life coach, a minister, and the host of this show, the Take Your Life Back Today radio show. You can see a video version if you go to YouTube on the channel, Take Your Life Back Today show. Listen to us on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Google Music, and Amazon Music. I want to talk about what the devil tries to do to all of us. Lies Satan will tell you about your relationship. Listen up now. The devil will do anything to tear you apart. If you are in a thriving, healthy, and happy relationship, the devil will is sure to do everything in his power to divide that. There is something about a positive Christian relationship that makes Satan so very angry, and it's because he does not want there to be unity in your home and in your relationship. Picture a man and a woman, a husband and a wife together, and what the devil wants to do is to come right in between and divide. He feels that a divided relationship is a relationship that he can destroy totally. Do not allow the devil to divide you. Here are some lies that Satan will tell you while you're dating, married, or even in a church to divide your relationship and even the church. You should never be sad or angry in your relationship. That's what the devil wants to tell people. And Satan has always told us, and there is a relationship to make you happy, but not all the time. And he wants to put that little seed in between the husband and the wife, or even in the church between Mr. and Mrs. Jones, to get that division going. And we cannot allow the devil to do that, because life becomes the perfect fairy tale of these false ideals. If you allow the devil to do that. There are certainly many, many times in relationships where you will experience joy. However, it's not going to always be that way. There will be problems in every relationship and even in a church, but do not allow the devil to feed one off the other, because what he is trying to do is cause division in your relationship. The devil will try to cause division in your church. Two people together are too strong for the devil, but when he divides, a church together is too strong for the devil, but when he divides is when he's most lethal. He will also try to say there is someone out there better for you. Don't let the devil try to say to two people that are joined in marriage or even dating that there's somebody better than you. The devil will plant that seed, making you look to other people. And that applies to marriages, and it applies to dating, and it even applies to churches, because the devil will try to divide in the church and make you think that there's a better church out there. Do not let his lack of power destroy your relationship in your marriage, your dating, or even in your church, because that is exactly what the devil is trying to do. So unite together, don't divide. Change that concept that there are better people, better churches out there, because it simply is the devil trying to plant a seed for you to look elsewhere. There's a saying, the grass is always greener on the other side. Don't allow the devil to prove that to be the truth. We need to keep loving our God, and through God, he will make sure that we are united, not divided. United, not divided. There's also other things that we are to make sure that we listen to the right one, which is our God. And he will also say no other relationship has these shortcomings. You know, every relationship, husband, wife, dating, boyfriend, girlfriend, even churches, there are shortcomings within your home, your apartment, even in your church. And the minute the devil sees that shortcoming, he will point that shortcoming out to someone, hoping that the division will at that point start maturing to make it a whole division. Again, whether it's in your relationship or in your in your relationship in your marriage, or in a relationship in your date, or even in your church. No matter where you are, there are people, and when I say there are people, because those people represent the devil, will try to divide your unity, no matter where it is. Because if you do have problems every once in a while, and there have been times where you wanted to leave, don't allow Satan, because Satan will let you leave with false prophecy, where he is trying to divide. The problem with this is that you are only seeing one side, yet are only you seeing that one side, don't see the whole picture. And that is because the devil is trying to only make you see the side where it makes you want to divide, not unite. And it's so important that you hear what I'm trying to say, is that so many times in marriages, and new marriage or even 50-year marriages, and the same with boyfriend-girlfriend relationships, the devil will always try to divide those two people, because he hates when people stick together, because we come too strong for him to fight against, and especially in the churches, where the church is so tight together that it takes one person, a parishioner, to come in there and try to change that. Another one is flirting. A little bit doesn't hurt. This is one of the worst ways that the devil will try to divide people, is to cause one of them to start flirting, and it does hurt. The enemy will tell you that emotional investing in someone else isn't a form of creating creating a false appearance. When you connect with someone else, even in what you might only see as a little harmless flirting, it is actually in God's eyes to be so wrong, because what you're doing is you're taking away from the people that you are connected to. Flirting is flirting. There is no harmless, and there's no harmless and full force flirting. Flirting is flirting. Because when you're flirting with someone else, whether you're married or in a relationship or in church, flirting with a different church, what you're doing is you're taking away from God. The devil might also say you are better than the person you are dating or married to, or better than the church. Satan also likes to tell people in a church that there are better churches out there. He might also tell your husband or your wife, there are better people out there for you. Why are you with him or her? Might even say that to people that you're dating. Why are you with this person? Do not allow the devil to plant that seed within someone else's heart or within your church. God does not view any one child of his as being better than the other. And he certainly doesn't view whether I'm better than the next person. To God, you are all equal partners in the relationship. He loves you, each and every one of you, the same way. So don't allow Satan to plant the seed that you are better than the person that you're with, or you can do better than the person that you're with, or you can do better than the church that you're in. Don't allow this. God doesn't support you dating, the devil might say. Sometimes we may feel that God's incredibly far away. So we might struggle to sometimes stay on course. This is made worse by the devil planting those negative seeds. Sometimes Satan takes advantage of the situation at hand. You might be fighting with your boyfriend. You might be fighting with your wife. Or you might be having a dispute with your pastor. This gives Satan the opportunity to step in and divide what has brought together. Divide what has brought us all together. Do not allow Satan to use that. Call on God immediately when you start feeling that it's time to make a move to either a different person, or feel differently about a person, or even about the church. If you are questioning how God views your relationship, don't let Satan interrupt that. Let God view it, and let God speak to your heart directly each and every day. I'm sorry about the train in the background. It is early morning here in Wilsons, Virginia, and these things happen with the train just coming through. So do not, what brought us all together, whether it's a marriage, dating, or church, do not allow Satan to get in between and pry us apart. Satan has a special way of getting under our skin, and it's important to do whatever you can to fight off Satan. Jesus is always by your side, no matter what, working towards squashing the devil from reaching you. Trust in Jesus, his word, and his guidance, and you will be able to navigate your relationship without Satan's interference starting today. Call us at 844-4050-HELP. Together, you and I will unite and take our lives back from Satan. Do not allow Satan to step in between us and slowly but surely dividing us as a married couple, as friends, or even as a church. Allow God to be the glue that keeps us together. May God bless each and every one of you. Well, hopefully you have a great day, and remember,